Hello, welcome, and here we are again with another Laserdisc collection video. I've been going through my Laserdisc collection A to Z so far. Hopefully you've seen some of the previous videos where I've done A to R titles, and now with unswerving predictability we're onto the S titles. This might be the longest video so far. I've been trying to do them in like 10-minute chunks, but there's a lot of S titles, and that's even when I take out all the duplicate copies of Speed and Star Wars. But let's get started. Victor Mature in Samson and Delilah. Tim Allen, The Santa Claus. Paul Mooney in the 1932 Scarface. Say hello to my little friend. It's Al Pacino in the Brian De Palma remake of Scarface. Woody Allen and Bette Midler in Paul Mazursky's Scenes from a Mall. Hoo-ah! Al Pacino, Scent of a Woman. Steven Spielberg's Schindler's List. Bill Murray, Scrooged. John Wayne, The Sea Chase. Al Pacino and Ellen Barkin in Sea of Love. John Wayne, the classic, The Searchers. And here it is again. Fantastic movie. Neil Simon's Seems Like Old Times with Chevy Chase, Goldie Hawn and Charles Grodin. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Don Bluth's The Secret of Nim. Excellent Mike Leigh film, Secrets and Lies. Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Burt Reynolds, Chris Christopherson and Jill Clayburgh in Semi-Tough. Ang Lee's adaptation of Sense and Sensibility. Kathleen Turner in John Waters' Serial Mum. Marilyn Monroe, The 7-Year Itch. What's in the Box? 7. Great musical, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. Roy Scheider in The 7-Ups, fantastic car chase. Film noir in Val Lewton's The Seventh Victim. Alec Baldwin, The Shadow. Richard Attenborough's Shadowlands, Anthony Hopkins and Deborah Winger. Woody Allen's Shadows and Fog. Hal Ashby's Shampoo with Warren Beatty, Goldie Hawn and Julie Christie. The classic The Shawshank Redemption. Meryl Streep, Roseanne Barr, She-Devil. Tom Berenger and Sidney Poitier in Shoot to Kill. Short Circuit. And Short Circuit 2. Howard Keel, Showboat. Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee, Showdown in Little Tokyo. Paul Verhoeven's Showgirls. Chuck Norris, Sidekicks. The Silence of the Lambs. Fred Astaire and Sid Charisse, Silk Stockings. Meryl Streep, Kurt Russell and Cher in Silkwood. Oliver Platt in Simon Birch. Classic musical Singin' in the Rain. Bridget Fonda and Jennifer Jason Leigh, Single White Female. Cameron Crowe's Singles. Hugh Grant and Elle Macpherson, Sirens. Whoopi Goldberg, Sister Act. And back in the habit, it's Sister Act 2. Will Smith, 6 Degrees of Separation. Ernest Borgnine in Skeleton Coast. Paul Newman in Slapshot. The fairy tale theatre version of Sleeping Beauty. And Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty. Julia Roberts, Sleeping with the Enemy. Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, Sleepless in Seattle. Sharon Stone and William Baldwin, Sliver. Harvey Keitel in Wayne Wang's Smoke. Robert Redford in Sneakers. Tom Berenger, Sniper. Walt Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Mike Myers, So I Married an Axe Murderer. Sally Field, Whoopi Goldberg, Robert Downey Jr., Kevin Kline, Soap Dish. Julie Andrews in Blake Edwards' S.O.B. The classic Some Like It Hot. Richard Gere and Jodie Foster, Summersby. The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music. Rossano Brazzi and Mitzi Gaynor, South Pacific. Mel Brooks, Spaceballs. Kate Capshaw in Space Camp. Maureen O'Hara in The Spanish Main. I Am Spartacus, Kirk Douglas. Spawn. And of course, Speed. Rutger Hauer in Split Second. Betty Grable double bill, Springtime in the Rockies and Song of the Islands. Rick Moranis and Eric Idle, Splitting Heirs. John Wayne, Stagecoach. Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez, Stakeout. Jane Fonda teaches Robert De Niro to read, Stanley and Iris. Bob Fosse's Star 80 with Mariel Hemingway and a great performance from Eric Roberts. A couple of episodes from Star Trek. Star Trek First Contact. Star Trek Generations. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. And here it is, Star Wars. And again. Woody Allen's Stardust Memories. Kurt Russell and James Spader in Stargate. Paul Verhoeven's Starship Troopers. Sean Penn in State of Grace. Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn in Frank Capra's State of the Union. Buster Keaton, Steamboat Bill Jr. Steel Magnolias. Bette Midler, Stella. Paul Newman, Robert Redford, The Sting. Ralph Fiennes in Catherine Bigelow's Strange Days. James Stewart in Strategic Air Command. Marlon Brando, A Streetcar Named Desire. I love this movie, Streets of Fire. Stuart Saves His Family. Really good fun, Preston Sturgis, Sullivan's Travels. Gene Kelly, Summer Stock. Wonderful David Lean film set in Venice, Summertime with Katharine Hepburn. The Superman cartoons of Max and Dave Fleischer. Superman the movie with Christopher Reeve. And here it is again, slightly different widescreen version. Superman 2. Shelley MacLaine, Sweet Charity. Jessica Lange and Ed Harris in Sweet Dreams. Ian Holm and Sarah Polley in The Sweet Hereafter. Lena Wertmüller's 1970s version of Swept Away, not the Madonna remake. Great movie, Burt Lancaster, The Swimmer. Kevin Spacey, Swimming with Sharks. And finally, Walt Disney's The Sword in the Stone. Okay, so there we have it for the S titles. I hope you enjoyed those, quite a few there. I'll do a few more Laserdisc collection videos. There's T, and then I'll probably do U to Z all together, then Criterions and box sets and music. And then that should be it for the Laserdiscs, and I'll move on to other movie-related subjects. So please do stay tuned for that. Hope you're enjoying so far. Subscribe, like, comment, do something like that. And yeah, see you again next time. Thank you very much.